Behavior. She's a kind of aggressive fighter before the fight, and face-off and stuff like that. Do you think this kind of behavior could help her?
No, that kind of behavior just helps me and motivates me even more.
Just kind of curious. What was your first reaction when you heard that you were going to be fighting Joanna for the title?
Initially, I was kind of caught off guard, so it took a couple days for it to really settle in. So 2 days after I got the news, they announced it on the internet, so I started getting really excited, but I was caught a little bit off guard. It was very unexpected.
Do you think because you were preparing for Brazil, do you think that gave you an advantage kind of going in to prepare for this fight?
I definitely do think it gave me an advantage. I've been in camp for quite a long time, and I'm very pent up and ready to go.
You said recently that you can see yourself submitting Joanna. Is that a hole that you can see in her game?
I believe that I'm a very well-rounded fighter, so I'm comfortable wherever the fight goes, but I have way more experience than her on the ground, so I'm definitely going to challenge her there.
A lot of people think maybe you're the underdog in this fight. What do you think about that? Is that maybe a good thing?
I don't mind being the underdog. I think it's a great role. There's more pressure on her, and there's nothing for me to do but to go out there and do my best and have fun.
You called her one-dimensional. Again, what kind of holes do you see in her game, and are you prepared to stand with her if it comes to it?
I think Joanna is a very difficult fighter. She's strong in striking. She has more experience. However, I have more experience in MMA, and I'm looking to take advantage of that.
Do you think because of your previous experience, obviously being an atomweight champion, do you think that's helped you kind of stay focused for this?
I feel like all my experience throughout my career has helped me to this point.
She said that you haven't faced anyone on her level yet. What do you think of those comments?
I think I've faced many people who have challenged me in different ways. She's challenging me in another way.
Talk about your training setup, if you can. You recently, Mark Munoz's gym where you were training closed. You were forced to move to Eric Del Fiero. What's your training setup over there?
I'm now training at Alliance Training Center in Chula Vista, and I couldn't be happier.
What makes it such a good place to train?
It's a great environment. There are champions all around there. I have great top-notch coaching and training partners, and I feel like it's really helping me take my game to the next level.
Have you been training with Beck Rawlins?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, how has she helped you prepare for this fight?
Beck is a great training partner. She's been there for me. I've been there for her, and it's really great to have a training partner who pushes me and motivates me every day.
The last time we talked, one of your dreams was to see women in the UFC. What do you think about the last years, the evolution?
It's a dream come true, honestly. There was a time when we didn't think that women would be in the UFC, and now we have an amazing platform to perform on, so I'm very happy.
How important was The Ultimate Fighter for that reason, this season?
The Ultimate Fighter introduced the 115-pound class, and I think that was a great way to really get people excited about it.
Was it a good experience, or was it very tough, and would you do it again if you had the chance?
It was definitely a difficult process for me. It's something that I never really wanted to do, but it was too good of an opportunity to pass up. I'm happy that I went through it, and I've definitely benefited from it, but it was very difficult for me, and I don't. I'm happy it's over.
What about the weight class? Was it easier not to cut so much weight, or was it harder because you fight heavier opponents?
I knew that going into the 115-pound class that it would be a challenge because I previously fought at atomweight. So it is a new weight class to me, but I'm growing into it. And being on the Tough House, it was a great experience to just kind of understand the steps I needed to take afterwards to grow into the weight class. And I'm much happier here than I was at 105.
And Joanna said she's better than any girl on the Tough season. What do you think about that statement?
She can think whatever she wants. There are girls with different skill sets all in this division, and it's a very tough division. There are matchups that challenge everyone.
What did you think of her picture that she posted with the penne pasta?
I thought it was funny, and of course I chimed in too. I'm not. I don't take it the wrong way. It's good, clean fun, and I have fun too.
And are you prepared for obviously when you guys face off? You know what she was like with Carla. Are you expecting her to be the same?
No. No.
Is there any concern on your part? You're obviously taking it in jest and light as a joke, but do you think that Joanna might actually be fueling her fire to compete against you by these jokes?
Not feeling my fire. Yeah.
Talking about the ultimate fighter again, being the sounds good for you. Maybe become the tough coach in the future.
I think that would be a lot of fun. I would definitely do it from that angle. I would never participate in it again, but I think that being a coach would be very interesting and challenging, and I'd be up for it.
Do you have an opponent? Would you like to split the teams inside the reality show?
No, I'm interested in being challenged against everyone.
Joanna said you never faced a striker like her. Is that true in your opinion, and are you ready to show what you can do in a stand-up, because you're a very good stand-up fighter as well?
I've definitely been challenged by tough strikers in training, in fights. I don't think she's fought anybody like me, though.
Talking about maybe another girl that joined the UFC, Michelle Watterson. You fought her before. Is she on your radar, so to speak, for the future?
Definitely, if she can earn her way up the ladder to face me, I'll be waiting for her.
How different were for you change the opponent about your game plan, fighting against Juliana Lima, the Brazilian girl, and now against Joanna? How different and how hard were for you to change the game plan?
It really wasn't about changing the game plan. It was just that I would be extending my camp, so I had to take a couple days to kind of reset my mind and my body. I'd been in camp for a long time already, so I was already ready to go, and I didn't want to peak too soon. But I'm just trying to focus on myself every single day in training and better myself, and not necessarily prepare for each different fighter in a different way than it is to better myself.
How are you finding Berlin so far?
I love Berlin. I wish I could get out and see a little bit more, but we've been a little bit busy. I'm happy to come here. This is definitely a mark off my bucket list, so I'm enjoying every day.
And is it true that your mom's German?
Yes, she is.
So are you going to spend some time after, have a look at the sites?
No, I'm going to try and see as many sites as I can today and a little bit tomorrow. I'd just like to go home after the fight.
This is your first time you're fighting outside of North America, correct? No. No? In Europe? But in Europe, the first time?
Yeah. Japan previously.
No problems with getting time zone difference, all that thing. You've already dealt with that fighting in Japan.
I'm already on German time.
If you could choose, of course, Saturday, how would the fight end? How would you like it to end?
If I could choose how the fight would end on Saturday, it would be by submission.
Sounds great.